This is the album Hotel California by the Eagles. It's one of the best-selling records of all time, and it has a really interesting album cover. It's this intriguing photo of a building between palm trees, and I was wondering, does this building even exist? Is it a hotel? Is that hotel in California? Well, I did some research and I have found the hotel and I have become obsessed with it. Let me explain. The hotel featured on the album cover is the Beverly Hills Hotel on Sunset Boulevard in, of course, Beverly Hills, California. You can see the 3 peaks that feature on the album cover here in this photo. I've been reading a lot about this hotel and it has really blown my mind. But first, let's talk about how it ended up on the cover of this iconic album. Apparently, Don Henley, one of the Eagles, wanted to find a building that could be a stand-in for the fictitious Hotel California. He wanted to portray the hotel to have a slightly sinister edge, and looking at the final product, I think they crushed it. The photo was taken by either the photographer David Alexander or the art director for the album, John Kosh. They both went up in a cherry picker over Sunset Boulevard at around sunset, and they both were snapping photos for minutes on end, so they didn't actually know who took the photo that ended up on the cover. Fun fact, John Kosh was also the man behind the very famous cover for the Abbey Road album by the Beatles. In an interview about the Hotel California album, he explained that most people didn't even recognize that it was the Beverly Hills Hotel in the photograph. When the identity of the hotel was revealed, the Beverly Hills Hotel actually threatened legal action over the use of the image. However, nothing ever came of it. Apparently, it was due to the fact that there was a huge surge in bookings after it was revealed that it was on the front of the Hotel California album. Also, if you were wondering, these photos in the centerfold and on the back weren't actually taken at the Beverly Hills Hotel. They were taken at the Lido Hotel in Hollywood, which has since been turned into apartments. Anyway, going back to the Beverly Hills Hotel, let me tell you why this hotel has captured my interest for like a week now. The hotel opened on May 12th, 1912, which was long before LA became the massive city that it is today. The idea was to open a hotel for people to stay in while they looked for property to purchase in the area. The original owner and founder of the hotel was a woman called Margaret Anderson, and her motto for the hotel was, "Guests are entitled to the best of everything, regardless of cost." And looking at the hotel today, it seems like that motto has been followed, particularly the regardless of cost bit. Today, the cheapest room will set you back $800 a night. The most expensive room visible on the site is the $6,000 a night Grand Deluxe Suite. For the even more expensive rooms, it's not actually visible on the site for how much they cost per night. You have to make an inquiry to find out, and you know things are getting expensive when you have to make an inquiry. But the Beverly Hills Hotel doesn't just have rooms, they have bungalows you can rent. I don't know why I'm doing the air quotes, because they literally have bungalows that you can rent. There are your run-of-the-mill bungalows, you know, your presidential bungalow as one of them is called, but then they have something called the legendary bungalows. Now this is where stuff gets really good. The hotel website explains that out of the 23 uniquely designed bungalows, there are several standout legendary bungalows. These feature design elements inspired by their most notable guests. Who are these notable guests, you ask? Well, remember, this has been in Hollywood since the 1910s, so they've had some pretty cool guests over the years. Bungalow 9, for example, has design features inspired by past guest Charlie Chaplin. Bungalow 3 was a favourite of the eccentric billionaire Howard Hughes, who stayed at the hotel on and off for about 30 years. Whilst he was living there, he requested staff to leave a roast beef sandwich by a tree near his bungalow every night. Interesting man. But perhaps the most impressive bungalow is bungalow number 1. This was a favourite of none other than Marilyn Monroe herself. With Chanel No. 5 bathroom amenities, a collection of Marilyn Monroe books and films, along with a whole load of other little features in this bungalow, you certainly wouldn't forget that this is where Hollywood's biggest star used to stay. And you too can stay there for a reported $8,500 a night. Start saving. Vanity Fair have an amazing article that catalogues all the historical moments that took place in this hotel. The article includes a number of great tidbits, like the fact that apparently Sidney Poitier danced barefoot in the lobby after winning his Oscar for Best Actor. The Polo Lounge in the Beverly Hills Hotel was where the negotiation took place for Gulf and Western to buy Paramount for $125 million. John Mitchell, the campaign manager for President Richard Nixon, was at at the hotel when the Watergate scandal broke, and he was reportedly heard yelling they blew it as he found out about the news. I could go on for a long time about the celebrities that have stayed in the Beverly Hills Hotel. JFK, Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, Frank Sinatra, Faye Dunaway, the Beatles, John and Yoko Ono, Princess Margaret, Reese Witherspoon, the list just goes on and on. However, I couldn't talk about this hotel without at least mentioning the recent controversies surrounding the hotel and its owners. Unfortunately, I thought the story was too big and important for me to try and just shoehorn it into this video. So what I've done instead is I've left a load of links in the description to news articles and explainers about that controversy. So if you'd like to do some research, you're absolutely more than welcome to, and I hope that's okay. With that all said, huge shout out to this amazing album, as in the music is great, and this iconic cover, because it really just inspired a whole week of research for me that I really enjoyed, and it's, I think, one of the most perfect album covers for the song and the album, and I think it's just fantastic. Thanks so much for watching, hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know about your favourite album covers down in the comments below. I'd love to read about them. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you in the next video.